this is Eric with Sasquatch Mobile Detailing, and today I'm going to be showing you the best way to remove vinyl stickers from a car exterior. Today we're going to be working on the Sasquatch Mobile here, our work vehicle for the past several months. We're upgrading to a work van, so we're going to need to get the old Neon ready for sale, and I don't think anybody's going to want to be buying it with these stickers on here. So I'm going to show you the best way to remove these stickers, how I do it, and also give you some tips and tricks for how you can do it on your own. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go over the tools that we need for the job. First thing you're going to need is a heat gun. What that's going to do for you is it's going to help you kind of melt that glue a little bit so you can get those stickers off easier and in bigger pieces. It's just going to make the whole job a lot easier. You don't necessarily need it, but I highly recommend it. The next thing we're going to need is some plastic razor blades. Now you can use metal razor blades to get stickers off of paint if you're very, very careful. I do not recommend it because metal razor blades can scratch and nick your paint pretty severely, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So get yourself some plastic razor blades. These things are really cheap. I think this pack cost $8 or $9 on Amazon, and we got 200 in here. So this is a really cheap thing and useful for all kinds of things around the house as well. So these plastic razor blades, you're going to need a lot of them because as you do the job, they're going to get dull pretty quickly and you're going to have to go through some of them. Another optional thing is a little blade holder like this one here. If you're doing a lot of stickers, this can make your job a whole lot easier. If you're doing a D-wrap or something like that, this will make your job easier. Just give you a little bit more leverage to get those stickers off, but again, that's optional. And the last thing we're going to need is some paint thinner. This is going to help get that excess glue off once we've removed the stickers. Little rag, washcloth, paper towels, just to wipe that glue off at the end of the process. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're going to start with this big Sasquatch sticker here. As you can see, it's already coming a little bit loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our heat gun, we're going to start at the top corner, just like so. Turn your heat gun on full, but as you go over it, make little circles and never stay on one space for too long, because if you overheat this paint, what can happen is when you go and you take your razor blade, you can actually scratch the paint even with a plastic razor blade. So you just want to go very gently back and forth and in circular motions, just kind of heat that area up and don't heat it up too high. And when you put your heat gun down, be very careful because this metal tip right here gets very hot. So you want to put it down on the ground, away from any wires, away from your jeans and your skin, because it will burn, and heat gun burns are very nasty. So we're just going to start back and forth, gentle back and forth motions, kind of a sawing motion. You don't really want to press down, but just a gentle sawing motion back and forth. And once the sticker starts to come loose, just start to gently peel it, and I think this thing is going to come right off. Fortunately, this is a newer sticker. If you have some older stickers or stickers that have been on for a long time, they probably will come off in smaller pieces and you'll need to repeat the process multiple times, but there we go. We got that. And then we're going to start on the lettering. So basically what you want to do is take your heat gun and just heat a few letters at a time. Basically, the heat gun is going to heat up the paint for a period of about 20 or 30 seconds. So you want to just heat whatever you can get off in that 20 or 30 seconds. We're softening up that glue that's holding these stickers in place, and we're just making it a lot easier to peel these off in one piece. If you try to do it cold, what can happen is you can get stickers off, but you're going to be pulling them off in much smaller pieces, and it's going to become a much more tedious process. So there we go. Just very gently peel them off. One other thing I should probably mention, you don't have to, but I recommend wearing gloves anytime you're doing this, or any kind of detailing work really, but when you're heating up this paint, this glue is it's starting to melt a little bit, and so if you're not wearing gloves, you're gonna get this glue on your fingers, and the paint can get pretty hot, so just having a little bit of a barrier between your fingers and that paint can help you to avoid burning your fingers. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've got all our stickers removed on this panel. If you look closely, you can see there's a little bit of a buffer around where the stickers were. Part of that is dirt, and then part of that also is some glue that's still left behind from our stickers. So what we want to do is, we want to take our paint thinner here, we want to take a little rag like a microfiber, and I do recommend wearing gloves for this because paint thinner is not very kind to the skin. You can also use isopropyl alcohol for this, or acetone like nail polish remover. Any kind of paint thinner, lacquer thinner is going to be good. But just dab a little bit of your thinner onto your microfiber, and then just kind of in a circular motion, just take that remaining glue off like so. And that should leave behind a nice clean surface. Dab a little more and just wipe all that excess glue off. Now, in certain places you may notice, particularly with older stickers, the glue is still sticking onto the paint. So what you can do is you can take your plastic razor blade, and once you've wet that glue, you can just very gently scrape off the excess, like so. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got our finished job here. All of our stickers have been removed, and we have a nice smooth coat of paint here. In terms of next steps, I would definitely recommend buffing the paint with a little bit of polish, which I'll demonstrate in another video. Particularly if you have older stickers that have been on the paint for a while, a lot of time what you'll see is fading around where the stickers were, which actually leaves the impression of the sticker in the paint. You want to buff that out and kind of make that blend in with the paint a little bit better. Otherwise you're going to have that impression on there. Other tips and tricks if you're doing this on your own, keep in mind if you're using a heat gun on any kind of plastic, that's going to be your front bumper, your rear bumper, your side view mirrors. You can actually melt that plastic, so be very careful just to use that heat gun extra gently if you're doing any plastics. Very, very small circles, small bursts for a short period of time, and that plastic is going to heat up much more quickly as well, so you don't need to heat it as long. And also keep in mind, if you're doing this in very, very cold temperatures, if it's freezing outside and you're using a heat gun, if you heat up a frozen paint coat too quickly, you can actually get that paint chipping and peeling off, and you can pull those stickers and you'll pull the paint right off with them. It's happened to me before, so just be very careful with that. And that's all I have for you today, guys. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook at Sasquatch Mobile Detailing LLC for more detailing related content. Thank you, and have a great day.